Big up all my 12 million listeners and my 12 million watchers who watch me all around the world, tuned into the station and the TV station. I'm sending this message across because I have a great friend named Al Green who is a RBN singer, one of the greatest singer in the history of time. But now we have a Jamaican Al Green, and it's not like Let's Stay Together anymore. It's universal. And so we have this great artist by the name of Al Green who was born in Jamaica. That's different from the R&B singer Al Green. And I have got him on my program today. And I hope you will enjoy this interview with Al Green. But first I'm going to commence on the rhythm that he do this wonderful track on. And this is a track of one of Al Green tracks. Yes, the great man, artists and entertainers and all the great people in the world, all the wonderful entrepreneurs, all the distinctionary people. We're listening to Reggae2Reggae.com radio. All my wonderful mothers, lawyers, doctors, all the professors, all the great people in the world. Now they say big up all my families in Jamaica, England, Europe, London, France, Japan. This rhythm was made by Al Green. You soon get the vocal on this one. I'm going to bring across Al Green at the moment. Wonderful, wonderful day and beautiful moment. Al Green is right here beside me on Reggae2Reggae.com radio. Good afternoon, my brother Al Green. Welcome to have you here on Reggae2Reggae.com radio.
Yeah, good afternoon, Reggae2Reggae radio. Good afternoon, Mr.
Yeah, man,
Plow.
big up yourself, Al Green, and to all the wonderful listeners who are going to listen to you right now, and all your tracks and all the wonderful things that we have to talk about. And hope you're feeling great. Are you feeling wonderful?
Yes, I'm feeling fine, thank you, Mr.
Millions
Plow.
millions of people are listening to you right now and watching you across the world. It's Reggae2Reggae TV and Reggae2Reggae.com. And first of all, Al Green, I know that you're a very spiritual person. I mean, you're a man who attach yourself to God a lot. You never stop speaking about God since we meet, and we decided to have an interview with you on our station. You always speak about God. Tell me something about yourself, and how do you attach to the Almighty?
Yeah, attached to the Almighty in a natural way, natural grounds. You see, attached to the Almighty from being coming up.
From you being brought up as a younger
up,
person, yeah. And you're a cultural man.
Yeah.
You deal with spiritual music. Your music are very spiritual.
True. Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks, my brother. You're like a messenger, so to say.
True. Yes,
And your respect is in your community. I mean, a lot of people, when I went there, a lot of people talk about you.
Yes, true. I love Alman Town a lot, Give thanks to the people them around. Yeah, and all of my Rasta guidance friend them, cause them guide I and I through the fire. Yes, I.
Yes, I see, Al Green. And so you're a person who love your mother a lot, and families and friends and a lot of people. And when I was there in Almontown, a lot of people say Al Green is one of the most attached person. I mean, we love his music, and people have been, hundreds of people been coming across when I went there. And so I decided to have you on my show today. So Al Green, about your upbringing, how is your upbringing, as a recording artist? So to say, you could share a little about that, about yourself,
Yeah, bringing it since a tender stage, from about 30. I'm bringing it, I'm 41.
You're 41 now.
Yeah, so I'm bringing it from afar.
You're traveling from afar.
Yeah.
You know,
Tender age.
you're a very rootsical
I
person.
usually in
You're
church
tender age.
singing cause my mother, I respect my mother a lot.
Yeah.
And my father a lot, and my auntie them a lot, and my uncle them a lot.
Yeah, great,
So
great.
if them ever send me go church, and I right there, I start from.
That's where you started from.
Yes.
Dealing with
Right.
your upbringing, your background in this musical contribution that you're giving for the reggae industry.
True.
Okay, great. So how about the days that you spent in school? I mean, with a lot of great people, and you know, you don't have to say all the different schools you've been to, but how was your time in school growing up? You know?
Well, my time in school, it never nice still, you know. You see, never nice, cause my mother have whole heap of we still, and
Okay.
my father have whole heap of we, so it was difficult to deal with all of we in that position, growing up of 11 children and all of that, you know.
Wonderful.
So I grew with a
Your
whole lot
mother is
of
so
brother
blessed.
and thing, you see. And I went to Beulah all age alone, you see. Yes.
Beulah All Age School, you can
Yeah.
hear that from Al Green himself. To be a perfect match with a great talent and a great inspirational person with a great dignity and a wonderful cultural and spiritual background. And his song is filled with message, culture, and it's all about love for humanity and our liberty across the whole wide world. We're going to play a song that you have done, Al Green. It's called The Way to Life and the Way of Life by Al Green.
Yeah man, Al Greens, what I mean. I mean I say turn up the fire. Yeah, praise the Most High Rastafari and his Empress Nenena. Y'all who ready for burning fire hot, make me see the fire lighter. Make me see the fire hands them no man. Blaze up fire. Yo, watch the fire no man. Watch it red fire. Yeah, look that. Yo, alright. Fire keep on blazing. Watch it fire. Praise King Selassie, I pagan them not like it. Them a fight the same policy, mongrel be mighty. Rastafari remain the almighty. Me sure so me chant the righty and tighty. Praise King Selassie, I pagan them not like it. Them a fight the same policy, mongrel be mighty. Rastafari remain the almighty. Me sure so me chant the righty and tighty. Wages of sin, me know see a dead from a that road you choose that payment to bring it. Look what they done to Jesus from Nazareth. Come and trick black people about life after death. Them crucify him and nail him up on a cross. And him and a thief and a liar did a war. People history see a vulture eat out the heart. So me rod and praise the kings of kings. Praise King Selassie, I pagan them not like it. Them a fight the same police in mongrel be mighty. Rastafari remain the hand. Me sure so me chant the righty and tighty. Praise King Selassie, I pagan them not like it. Them a fight the same police mongrel be mighty. Rastafari remain the almighty. Me sure so me chant the righty and tighty. No know where them coming from, now where them going. That's why to Babylon the whole of them bowing. Get to you this, me tell you no fit overstand. Take up your Bible, read Revelation. One man was worthy, the conquering one. The man make me foot, the man make me hand. Old time image of 19 oh long. Tell Babylon this a revolution. So me chant na ya bingy and place Babylon. Praise King Selassie, I pagan them not like it. Them a fight the same policy, mongrel be mighty. Rastafari remain the almighty.
Song of Al Green. Yes, Al Green. This song is very touching. I mean, when I first heard this music and all the young ladies were saying, yes, Al Green is one of the most cultural, inspiring DJ in our community. Almond Town, big it up straight. Big up the Almond Town people. Yes, Al Green. So you say praise the Almighty, and your message is going to go across. A lot of people in your community who pay a lot of respect to you. You're a role model to say in your community. You're like a living role model, right?
True.
Very true, yeah, very true, brother.
True.
So I heard that you have a lot of different profession about yourself, not just the music alone, but you're a person who have a different profession. Tell me a little about that profession.
Well, that profession is mason still, you know.
Oh, you're a mason also,
Yeah.
so you build houses.
Yes, whole lot of houses.
You're a
Everybody,
contractor also, I heard. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do everything, steel, carpentry, mason, all trade. I'm jack of all trade and master of them all.
Yes,
So
my
you
brother, a
see.
lot of respect. So if
Yes.
somebody want to get their home built, they could get your number and communicate with you. Can you do the steel work also? You do the
Yes.
carpentry? You build a
Yes.
lot of different like cupboards and a lot of different things, interiors and
True.
bathroom and etc.
True.
Yeah, and staircases and all these things.
Things.
Yeah, wonderful, Al Green. So you're multi-talented on the other side, different from your music. And I'm proud. Your song is very touching, Al Green. You have a great lifestyle. I respect that. Your lifestyle is different from a lot of other musicians. We don't just sitting around waiting on one thing to happen. I see you condition yourself from early stage
True.
and get your ability going. Any advice that you would like to give a lot of these young entertainers, because a lot of people is depending on just the music alone, and like you say, you have other professions. Maybe you would like to share some thoughts about some advice that you want to give to other people?
Yes.
Say to the young people?
I would advise the younger generation them to get up out of bed and look something do. Cause we are governor, you see, and we have to put the whole thing to use.
Natural.
Just a natural tree drop off of China, a natural leaf drop off of China, the Chinese them have something to do with it.
Respect.
So we supposed to have something to do with
Life too.
life too and
Yeah,
everything.
us people,
but
yeah.
We,
If the Chinese do,
see,
and that leaf drop off the tree and they got it, so we should have it too.
yes.
Yeah.
True.
I heard you speak against violence, and I respect that. You don't like violence at all. You're a peaceful person, so you want to tell the youths, how Al Green grew up not being a violent person.
Yeah, cause violence did surround me like fence, you know.
Yeah.
So I have to get out of violence, cause my mother usually lick me down with spiky all about around the house and things.
So
and
to
all
speak.
that. His shoes them after me and say, come
Yeah.
out of me yard, go find something do.
Yes,
You see,
yes.
you cannot in here sleeping, so my neighbor get me go beside my neighbor and start learn mason work.
Okay,
You see,
wonderful,
so
wonderful.
That's how me come
That's
and
how you
mason.
get the trade going.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you have a trade.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
time I was singing before.
Oh, you were still singing before.
Before
Trade.
I'm a mason, cause I'm singing from all this tender age. in
Yeah,
church.
yeah, very
So,
true.
You know,
Very inspirational.
it let me be a man more.
Yes, my brother,
Learn
yeah.
about the concrete jungle
Mhm.
and the mason thing, the mason fields, the
Yeah.
music fields also.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it put me all
On top of
on
what you're
top of
doing,
things,
yeah,
you know.
and keep you
Yeah.
away from negativity.
I bless up every elder because if I never did for the elder them, I wouldn't hear to the day. 'Cause
Great,
them
a lot
teach
of
me a
youths,
lot,
yeah.
say
True.
correct me even when me wrong, and I just hold it and say, yeah, that is a correction. So we have to take correction to reach.
A better stage in life,
Yeah.
yeah. Because a lot of younger youths passed away from a tender age, and Al Green is still here at the age of 41, and you have given your contribution to our society. I mean, Jamaica is one of the greatest places. We got Usain Bolt, we got Bob Marley, we got all these great people. So I know that in the future, you're one of the future star of Jamaica. So I know that in this time, you would work out to be like one of those great people, like Bob Marley and these great people that have done a lot of great things in the music. Your place of birth is truly Almontown, or you just grew up in Almontown?
No, I'm grew up in Almontown.
Oh, you grew up in Almontown,
My place
so-
of birth is Clarendon.
Oh, you're from Clarendon.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
my place of
wonderful.
birth, a place
So
called
Clarendon
Buddha.
people, I mean, big up Clarendon, man. Big up
Yeah,
your
man,
place of
big up
birth.
Clarendon and my mother and my people, them, me Richard, them,
Oh,
Sandy
the Richards
Richard and all
from
of
Clarendon.
those
Yeah,
people,
wonderful,
you know.
wonderful.
So, you see, and big up Trillani said we him, you see me,
Yes, wonderful.
Cascade. Yeah, him. Frank Hall.
Frank
I
Hall.
must say,
Yeah.
the green.
The Frank Hall people, big up
Yeah.
yourself, Clarendon, Trelawney.
Yeah.
And where in Clarendon is it's your
Chapelton Four Pass, my
Oh,
mother
Chapelton.
from. Yeah.
Four Pass?
Yeah, his name
Four
is.
Pass, is it Four Pass?
Yes, Chapel.
Great.
You have Maypen Four Pass, Chapelton Four Pass.
Okay, great,
So
great.
my Four Pass is up Chapelton.
Great,
You
wonderful
see.
respect to the Clarendon people.
Yeah.
A lot of youths in Clarendon should be observing the type of persons that come out of a place such as Clarendon and come to Kingston and making themselves very, intellectual, being, sophisticated about what you want to do with your life.
True.
It's a daily it's a daily struggle.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you
yes.
fight your way up.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of people come town from
The
Clarendon
countryside,
and countryside and them come here, them sleep in bed, them idle. It's not like that. I try to push out.
Good.
Yeah.
Wonderful to speak, Al Green. We got another song with Al Green
Yes.
on the block. This song is about love. It's with General Plow. It's a combination.
Yes.
It's a combination, yeah.
True.
I think we're going to
I
search for
love
that
it,
one.
you know.
And let's get that one up on the track. I'll bring in with General Plow. So okay, let's look for it. Okay, yeah, I think we got it right. I'll bring in with General Plow. And this track is about love, respect, love, I admire that. Mr. Green, so this is not the Al Green that sing the R&B, but this is the Al Green that sing spiritual reggae music, the message on the other side of life. It's all about love, respect, and honor, and that's your character of life. That's your main outlook in life, right?
True.
So this song is from Al Green, General Plow, right?
Yes.
It's called More Love, right?
Yes.
Let's take a listen to it. As we get the track up, and we take a listen to it.
Yeah man, this is General Flow, alongside Al Green. Al Green, my DJ, way as a star.
See what I mean? Watch them girls over there, so General Flow, we can sing for them.
It's now I say, let's go dancing. Come on girl, come on and dance with me. And girl, and you will see, hey, these words we've been singing. Oh baby, come on and sing with me. And let your little heart be free. Sing with me. Oh baby.
This a flow, this a when me tell the girl them, girl. If me a the man in your life, me coulda never stray. If my sketch might wrap up as a DJ, I set my plan to see her for even once a day. She a me honey bunch like white sugar pop. Some things a man do, I will never do her that. And if she gone out of me life, me a go want to be come back in a me life. She a part of me comfort. I love her each day I see her close. I love her the most, my lady.
Al Green, you take her to the party, yeah. Tell her bring a friend for me, and we can be happy. Yes, these words I've been talking. Sweet lady, I wanna dance with you till the morning light, my friend. Dance with you. Come on and dance with me, baby, my lady. I wanna be the one you need. If now I say, let's go dancing, oh baby, come on and dance with me, and let your little heart set free. Rock with me, dance with me. Tell her my friend Al Green.
Me live me so fine now, me no jump catch. Girl out with down until she breathless. Me no isn't the pop up with that. The what left till that till a thing get wet. She said she never have it just like this yet. See what I mean?
Come on and dance with me, girl, and you will see. Yeah, these girls we've been taking out. Al Green, tell her to stay with me. I'll let her little heart set free. Come dance with me, girl, come and dance with me. Can't you see? I need your love, girl. I want you tonight, girl. It's now I say, let's go dancing. Oh baby, come on and dance with me, and then you will see.
Yes, Al Green, Rastafari lives and reigneth, you know. The city of Jamaica is filled with a lot of musicians. And this is a beautiful track you have right here with General Plow. There's a combination right here.
Yeah.
Speak about let's go dancing. I have a lot of love and respect for the ladies. In your family life, do you have any children or such as to speak?
Yes, I get a daughter, still a nice daughter, you see.
Wonderful.
And my daughter give me a granddaughter.
So you
I'm a
also have a grandchild.
Father.
And so you're a grandfather.
Yes. Father.
Wonderful to
Instead
speak.
of father,
Yeah,
I'm a
wonderful,
grandfather,
wonderful.
you know.
Yes, Al Green. So you said in your struggle of life, you've been through a lot during the process of time, so to speak. So from what time did you recognize yourself to be that fighting person? You say, yeah, I want to fight for what I want. And there's a specific time in everybody's life when they're going to have that turning point. Some people didn't have the turning point from early, but some people have a turning point. Because of the message in your song and the way you speak in your music, I want some other people out there to kind of attach themselves to the type of life that you were living. It's a wonderful life you have been living, and your principles that you have, and you can share with people. I respect that, you know. So you say your struggle was real hard in a specific time.
Yes, sir. My struggle were really hard still, you know. As I say, I mother usual lick down eye for come out of bed for get up go find something else, alright. So really start push out from them Iowa there, you know. It's like my mother find say, yeah, take
There's
up
something
this
in you.
music,
There's something in you.
me nah do nothing else.
Yeah.
Just they all bored.
Yeah.
Me a Macca, you know, and Red Lord. But Red Lord dead car, Red Lord did the 5-star camp still. You see?
Okay.
Yeah, in
So
Christian.
he passed away.
So he passed away, you know. So
Any other musician
like
you grew up
Red Lord
with?
treated me and said me if you carry on the thing,
Okay,
you know,
so
and
he
say,
was an artist.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was an
so he was a
artist.
person that you inspire yourself.
Yeah, it's
the
like
music.
we inspire him. Even Omi was sing cheerleader.
Okay.
I was live right at the corner. Omi would pass my
Oh,
house to go around film side. Miss Rachel is his mother.
yeah,
and
wonderful.
Ken
Big
is
up
his
Miss
father.
Rachel.
Big up Miss Rachel
Yeah,
and big up
Omi,
Omi said we.
cheerleader.
You see,
One of
and
the big
this is
songs
Al
that hit
Green.
Jamaica.
Al Green still there here said we,
Yeah.
you know, holding on and hooking on.
in there.
Yes,
Al Green.
I. So all of those people know my struggle and know all of that, you know. Yes, yes, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yes, I.
So, you know, Jamaica and a lot of young people want to go to abroad and establish themselves more in the music industry because they decided that there has to be a way to their success. And but some people don't want to leave the island like you. You have never left Jamaica before.
No, I have never left Jamaica
Never leave the
before,
island.
cause on this solid rock I supposed to stand.
Yeah.
You see, even if I go overseas, I supposed to look back here. You see,
Yes,
Because
wonderful.
Jah say him love the gate of Zion more and the most dwelled in place in Jacob. So
Yeah.
you see, here says the gate of Zion.
Yes, Al Green.
So,
Which everybody in
which
the
is
world is running, coming to Jamaica.
true.
Because
yes,
we are the solid foundation.
True.
We
The
are the solid
prophet,
rock.
priest, and king, when them was like took we away out of Africa, they took the most solid part of Africa, which is the prophet, priest, and king.
Yeah.
Yeah, and carry to the western world. You see, mash up Africa.
Yes, because
So-
those great people came to the Western Hemisphere,
True.
and so they live here for about maybe a century.
True,
Could be
true.
about a century and more.
True.
So I don't know, probably a lot of centuries ago. So let's put it that way. So they took our families from Africa. So you speak about Africa, so you have an inspiration about Africa from you were young or something. There's some thoughts of that. When
Yeah,
you
because
read your Bible or something, you get some knowledge.
yeah, because I used around my friend them, which is Rastafari, where them man they
Yes.
teach you history.
Yes,
If you
good.
don't know your history, you're not gonna know God Himself, and you're not gonna know where you come from now, where you're going.
True, true.
So you have to
Very
know
true.
your history, then you can speak of God Himself, which is from the Rastafari. Because history even not teach in school, one history for your teach in school about our culture. You see, because we're
Very
coming
true.
from somewhere.
Yes, we
See,
are. We are.
black
We are
people
princesses
need to know.
and kings and queens from Africa. We were stolen from Africa and brought here to the Western Hemisphere, which is called the West Indies, which located in the Caribbean islands. And this becomes the most profound place and the most, I would just say, the place of paradise, Jamaica. Was recognized by billions and billions of people across the world who want to come right here and enjoy the rest of their lives. So, Al Green, your message again in your music, speaking of Africa, I do admire that culture you have in you. You are a very, outstanding musician. A lot of musicians don't have a direction to where they're coming from, their root.
True.
Yeah, but you respect your root,
True.
even from slavery, right?
True.
From the
True.
days of slavery.
Slavery, of course.
Al Green in the house. Bless up yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So you got a lot of people that you want to, speak about. Some friends or some families, otherwise some mom, or some people you want to say hi to or something. I mean,
Yeah, man.
you
me a
are
go
Al
say-
Green.
Yeah, man, I go say big up Maka. You see what I say? Yeah. PY anyway, they said we
Yeah,
see.
bless up.
You
Bless
see
up,
what I
PY.
say?
Maka.
Yeah, man. Cross. Said
Cross,
we,
pick up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up them people there and big up my people there, man. A whole lot of people me have to big up. Them can call Anai Chicken Hawk. You see me?
Yeah.
Culture K.
Yeah.
You see what I say? Orthodox. Veta.
Yeah.
Whole heap of artists, man.
Oh, what
Whole
artists?
heap of
Some of these
artists,
people are
man. You see?
musicians that you
musicians.
roll with.
Yeah,
You move around.
roll with, said
Yeah.
we. You see what I
Yeah.
say?
Chicken
So-
Hawk, I heard the name Chicken Hawk before, from way back in, is it the Chicken Hawk from back then?
Yes, that is the Chicken Hawk.
Original
from back then.
Chicken
It's
Hawk.
my family that,
Yeah, bless
yeah,
up, bless up,
bless up
bless
Chicken
up.
Hawk said we, cause it's my family that, and he's a man where teach me certain thing in the music, said we. See what I say?
Yes,
And
bless
big
up.
up Claude Sinclair, said we, cause them man
Oh,
they push
Mr.
me out
Claude
Alman
Sinclair,
Town
big up
in the
yourself.
street.
I think,
You see?
what they say, Cloud Sinclair
Yeah,
control,
Big Stone Records.
Big Stone Records.
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Sinclair, big up yourself, Big Stone Records.
Yes, sir.
The artist Al Green in the house with us
Man.
on reggae2reggae.com, and my show is Reggae Explosion. I'm going to play a track Al Green, and on this track, I thought that it's called Tradit.
Yes.
This is your herbal stuff. You're
Yes.
speaking of the herbs of the earth,
Yes, sir.
because you love nature.
Yeah, and
You're a man
I
of
usually
nature.
in the weed field said we
Yeah,
with
the herbs.
Maca from Maca.
Don't forget next time our herb program. So you're gonna have to come and let her do something with you. Lady Octavia, our distinguished guest in the house also, our coordinator, and also she have her show called the Herbal Show. It's speaking about the cannabis and all the different things. Herbs that can heal the body and so forth, you know. So I'm going to play the rhythm track, right?
Yes, sir.
And before we go to the vocal. Al Green in the building, people. This is a beautiful rhythm, Al Green. It's called Treading. It's a beautiful rhythm. I like this track. This rhythm track is very beautiful. You choose some very specific type of rhythms to put your voice on. I mean, these are original. These are not like the regular computer rhythms. These are original rhythms, right?
Yeah, those are the foundation rhythm, you know, so I like the foundation because I don't love the foundation from morning because without the foundation you have the house, without the root you have the tree.
Yeah,
So
because,
I have to choose the foundation to my music them fun.
Yes,
Yes.
right. As a songwriter, you decided to put out your song on the real strength of music.
Yes.
Not like
Roots
these
and
other rhythms that,
culture.
yeah,
True.
yeah, I respect that.
Yes, sir.
So the herbalist song that you have here, speaking about herbalist, and Lady Octavia with the herbal show. Big up Lady Octavia Al Green.
Yeah, big up Lady Octavia.
So one of these days you're going to be on her show.
Yeah, true.
So we're going to play the herbal song, right?
Yes, sir.
This is a herbal song written by Al Green, and it's called The Weed.
Yeah, man, Al Greens, Babylon will have to free the weed, cause with culture. I will if I you them kill about the weed and thing. But you say about that one, yeah, all hold up weed, put up on the light and say fire. Weed make me eyes them bleeding. Teeth me with germinate every single seed. The policeman, no be see me with me biggest clip and tell me about me bun. Weed till me eyes them bleeding. Teeth me with germinate every single seed. No soldier man, no be see me with me biggest clip and tell me about. Cause the herb calm me nerves and make me relax. Me no smoke bulky weed nor herb trash. Smoke a pound and dash where the ash. Palm me veranda, me they come and sit back. Susie and Shana, Angie and Lana, them go papanya. With a palm, ya blaze it like sizzler. Me love the charisma, the strength and the word, ya strong Cambodia. Make me eyes them bleeding. Teeth me with germinate every single seed. No policeman, no be see me with me biggest cliff and tell me about freeze out. Inna me camp, inna me feel me there. I burn a one grade. Babylon circle along, till me no scared. Slip in a one bush and miss up in a one cave. Father God me praise, so me always pray for. Weed make me eyes them bleeding. Teeth me with germinate every single seed. No policeman, no be see me with me biggest cliff and tell me about me phone. Weed till me eyes them bleeding.
Al Green, the man Al Green. Yes, Al Green. So you were speaking about the herbs, the healing of the nation. This is the herb you're speaking about, which is the healing of the nation.
Yes.
Because you said no young child or no people should abuse whatever they do. You're speaking about no drugs completely. The herb is a medicine. So when you're speaking about herb, you're speaking about a medication, which is like a medicine that people use to um, differentiate what type of sickness it can cure or such. When you sing the song, you smoke the weed. And some people boil it, they drink it, for different purposes. So you say no to cocaine, no drugs like that,
No drugs.
and no to a lot of different things. Don't abuse yourself with whatever you do.
Whatever you're doing, whether you take it, whether you're using the herbs, you cannot abuse the herbs. It will turn against you. Would lick your brain or something, you have to use the herbs wisely. You see, and use the herbs to protect you.
True.
Because the herbs is the healing of a nation, and if you don't use it wise, it now go heal you.
True.
See? So you have
Very
to use
true
it
to speak.
heal you. The herbs well strong, and a whole lot of herbs, not just hunger, like say ganja alone. All bush is herb. If you
Yes,
look
man.
on the grass, it's herb, because the dog eat and you see him go vomit.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it is a medicine, say.
It's a medicine same way for
So
even
all-
dogs and
I just we say a
and animals.
bush,
Yeah.
but it's not bush, it's herbs. Every
Okay.
tree is a herbs. It have a purpose
Have a purpose. Yeah.
on the earth. You see me? Whatever you do with it, make a basket that we can use, or you see, make a furniture. That is
Oh
a
yeah,
way.
very true, because they use it to
Yeah.
make slippers,
Yeah,
belts.
shoes,
I mean,
cannabis.
yeah, the cannabis.
Yes.
So
everywhere different, in a universe, them have a different name where them give the herbs.
okay, in every different languages.
Them
Yeah,
have
very
a
true, very
different
true.
name where them give the herbs. Some call it cannabis, some call it ganja, some call it marijuana.
Yeah,
you know,
different names. Yeah,
different names. But
some say Eiley, Aishans. Yeah,
yes,
they do,
yes.
they do.
But the herb said we have my cousin grew it, in St. Elizabeth.
Okay,
See me? So
it's a medicine. It's a
so
medicine.
he grew it in St. Elizabeth. So I'm always like being the feel and all of that and know about the herbs. You see me? I say,
The nature of it,
the nature of
and
the
what the
herbs.
purpose that it served for.
True.
Yeah, very
You
true.
see?
Al Green on the house with me. I'm General Flower, and this is the great one, Al Green. So, Al Green, before we close our show, before I close my show with you, any further message you want to say to the youths across the world? I mean, there's millions of youths watching you right now, millions of ladies also, so you can just do a short paragraph, bigging up the mothers if you wish to do so, the ladies, the young generation. Give some advice. What type of advice you would leave with the universe, the
Yeah,
whole
man,
universe?
I say everyone to live and love. You see, live and love life. You see what I say? 'Cause if I never love, nothing wouldn't be here. 'Cause even when my mother and father go together, it is love.
Very true.
You see me? And I love bring we here.
Love
so
bring
if
us
you
here.
no love, everything I go cut off.
The
You see,
communication
you
of
have
life,
you
yeah.
have to cut off
Depends
from
on
you.
love,
You
yeah.
have to love life and love what around you and love the people them.
Very true.
You see, you have some youth to just get up and kill people for nothing. Say them are acted and them are this and them are that and red. Them feel love them thing because them thing don't go bring you in a grave.
Yeah, bring it down
Only
to the
for
dirt.
youth to
Yeah.
see job. And when you look at him, them friend kill them said way.
Said way.
So certain things not benefit you.
Thank you for
Your
this
friend,
message, man.
Your friend around you, he might kill you. Through one gun or through argument. Or
Argument, simple thing that
I
could be
tell
looked
you,
over, right?
The ones them stay strong and love one another. You see, and
Bless
love
man.
what round we and don't hate what round because I have a lot of people, for the approach. You live over there, sir, me live over here, so. By the end of the day, we are war. We cannot live good and come near we live.
And look how close
You
we
see,
live.
how close you live, we cannot live like them there.
Al Green, if
Yeah,
I
them
play
thing
back the
them
rhythm
get
track,
killing.
I don't know if you can hear the rhythm track, but I'm going to give you my earphone.
Yes,
And if I play back the track in, you could sing a little thing or like a little culture message on it.
yes,
And we can just come over a little closer.
yes,
Remember that the microphone picks up real
yes,
strong. So we're going to give you about the trotting tracks, my brother.
yes,
And maybe, so it's wonderful to have you in Reggae to Reggae.
yes, it's a wonderful pleasant
I can
time,
sit
you know.
Sharon over here a little closer, like
Yes,
that. You don't have to, you can just rise up yourself.
Yes,
You know, you're a great international artist, and we admire the type of message that you give, the inspiration that you're leaving. You want to sing something cultural.
yes,
You already have the #1 song in it,
yes,
the Herbs, which is the healing of the nation.
true. Yeah, man, I say I love, you know, all greens. I may ask, you know, alright. I wanna, where have all the loving gone? Long time ago, where have all the loving gone? I don't know. I ask, where have all the loving gone? Long time ago, where have all the loving gone? I don't know. Yo, violence around Jamaica like fence. Government have fight it from ever since. See the simplest thing, me say, shatterings. Me no know where them a eat or where them a drink. If I where them a smoke or where them a think. Eat the chain, janga the link. Enough youth gone down in a sink. Enough innocent youth in a blood. Me say, where are all the loving God? Long time ago, where are all the loving God? I don't know. I ask, where are all the loving God? Long time ago,
Can you sing something about Reggae to Reggae radio? Can you just put in the thing about the radio station reply?
yeah. Reggae to reggae. Global congregation talking. Blood running, and the dead come back and a hunt all the living baby no born yet and see them a kill him. The baby pass suckling and ask where the loving. What kind of world do we living in? We need to share a little love and stop the hate and stop the grudge. Me no want no more funeral, no want no more casket. So me ask the rich man, the poor man, the beggar man, the thief, the lawyer, the doctor, the Indian, the yeah man, reggae to reggae. Big up and bless up. Al Green passing through. Rock reggae to reggae. Yeah man, bless up and sanctify, you know.
Rastafari, Selassie I live. With the voice of Al Green inside the building. And this is reggae2reggae.com. One of the greatest international stars for Jamaica. Yeah. Al Green in the house, in the building. Where have all the loving gone? It was a long time ago when people used to find love, but now it's lost. I don't know. Does love really last, Al Green? Is some people lost their way?
Yes, a whole lot of people lost them way about love, you know. Lost them weird, you know. Love, you know, cause them not bring out no love. You see me, I be a hate. Even when you walk the street and you see a man get like meet in an accident or something happen to him. You know, see nobody will lift him up. You see the people them back out phone and I take picture.
Oh, that's like
So you see where the
that's
world
where the
gone
thing
to.
gone to, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody don't lift him up and
Nobody
take him to
now
the
take him
doctor.
to the doctor. Everybody pop out phone and take pictures so that
Pictures,
you
yeah,
should say the
taking
world
pictures.
really gone.
Yeah.
Them generation, yeah, as my people them would have say, it's the third world generation them.
Different.
Them are go different. Be a thing so I know for my granny them never live to see.
Yeah, but they're
Them
wonderful
time,
kids on the road, and Al Green, I know you love them all, but sometimes they need some sense of direction. So the young people, I'm glad for what you're leaving with us, Al Green, because this is reggae2reggae.com with Al Green, and my show is Reggae Explosion, and I'm General Plow, a.k.a. Bad Russ. I said a lot of love to Sir Carl, the CEO, Octavia, and the rest of my crew inside the house, the rest of my TV crew. Big up all my TV crew in the building also. This is a great distinguished guest I have here, Al Green. Not the Al Green from America which sing the R&B, but this is the Al Green who is one of the master in music for reggae music in Jamaica. Bless up Al Green. One love, peace and happiness and joy.
Man,
Glad to have you here. Peace.
Yeah man, glad to reggae, you know. Manners.
Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I and Empress Menina in the balance. Janine, and you are tuned in to Reggae TV.
Blessed is we that
is here.
Shmoon! A baby pain representing for Reggae2reggae TV and radio, you don't know.
He's young.
Everything smooth, everything plug in right here now. This is where the rebels are. And if you're not tuned in, then you're losing right now. A baby pain, Reggae2reggae TV. If you not watch it, you're losing, Rasta.
when